California State Fair Farm, and today we're going to learn some tips on how to save water from this year's drought.
My name is Kurt Terrace. I'm with the California Department of Water Resources, and we've set up an exhibit called Save Our Water with water-wise landscaping. This is a way for people to plant better plants that don't need as much water in their garden.
Very interesting. Now he's going to tell us some tips.
So we have some tips here. First is pick plants that are set up from your garden supply store for Mediterranean climates. They only need water in the winter and they don't need it as much in the summer. And so we have a whole selection of different plants here that we've selected. We also recommend using mulch, which is wood chips or shredded bark on the surface of the soil, and that keeps the water from evaporating up out of the soil into the sky under the hot sun. And the third thing is to use drip irrigation.
Mr. Kurt, can you tell me about drip irrigation?
Tyler, I'd love to tell you about drip irrigation. Drip irrigation is a method to water plants without overusing water. And it's done by putting pipes in that go directly to the root system of the plant. This is a bean plant, a soybean plant. And it is getting its water from a hole in this pipe that just goes drip, drip, drip straight to this point to keep the soil moist. You see how the soil is dark here? It's nice and moist. The soil here is dry. We're not overwatering with sprayers or flooding that would waste a lot of water, because that water would evaporate or would just absorb into the soil, not delivered to a plant. But by delivering it straight to the root system, we're saving water. And you can do this in your own backyard garden with tomato plants, flowers, cantaloupes, watermelon, supplying drip irrigation with these lines that you can get at your garden supply store.
Mr. Kurt, can you tell us where we are right now?
Okay, sure. We are in the hop garden in the California State Fair in the farm area. And hops are grown in California to put into beer. And they're like little pine cones. I'm gonna pick one off for you right here. Okay, break it in half and smell it. What do you smell?
Kind of like a flower scent.
Like a flower, like almost like citrus, almost flower-like? Yeah, so they add that to beer to give it different flavors. And California didn't have hops. They would bring them in from Germany and Austria, and now they have them. Now they grow them, especially at a place called Chico. It's a Sierra Nevada brewery. They do these, and the more and more people are planting them. So that's a product that California grows to put into beer.